I just got off the phone with an owner, and I can't even believe what I heard. What I heard was that this lady, having been one of the very few properties that have seen success in this area, despite all the challenges with the oversupply, she decided to abandon all her 5-star reviews, all her past records to try to manage it herself. Now, as is typical sometimes with dealing with people who are, let's say, I don't know, what's the right word, maybe they can't afford a management team, is that we go through this exchange of talking about blaming our team and talking about all these other things that are nonsensical. They're completely nonsensical. They're nonsensical because it doesn't make any reasoning to do this. So the lady says, oh, apparently we have been experiencing delays on getting your payment done and this and that. But, our company is actually based on having services and payments go through platforms, of which the standard time and latency it takes to complete a payment is well known by anybody. So instead of actually holding the platform accountable, she held us accountable, but that was only camouflage. It was not the real problem. Because the real problem is that, simply put, this lady could not afford property management. Now, why is that kind of a strange problem to have? What really well-educated owners understand is that they don't do the work themselves and they don't find a cheap team to do the work for them. Really educated owners understand that the market is competitive, that there's a lot of, let's say, competition to gain market share because they've been watching Bali Business Review, and they will accordingly pick the right management company that is able to compete with their property in an active marketplace. Finding a cheap manager to compete in an active marketplace like Bali is sort of like showing up to a gunfight with a knife. You're just probably going to lose. And if you've already spent billions of rupiah for your property, well, that's just what we call being penny wise and perhaps a bit pound foolish. All right, this is a pitfall story because we do see this happen from time to time where very, let's say, owners who are not very confident about their financial capabilities or very new to entrepreneurship make these kind of decisions. So hopefully, once again, don't join people like that. Find people who can actually maintain your culture, allow you to continue to innovate so that you can compete and do well in the marketplace. Or take your chances with hiring the least qualified people. Pay peanuts and you get monkeys, I guess.